Hey y'all. So, we are talking about fight till the wheels fall off, okay? Fight until the wheels fall off. I know y'all probably like that's a lot. I'm not about to do that. And I understand it's not for everyone. But even with that being said, you got to think about it. You were the only one that has the answer, you know? Therapy is great, but for me personally, I look at therapy as your therapist is not going to sit here and tell you what you need to do. It's more so of a realization. Like, I'm talking to you to help you see you for who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? Like the light and the sunshine that you bring. That's what I'm here for. And to help you realize certain little things that you may not understand. That's what I feel like a therapist is for. They're not going to sit here and tell you, yeah, I know you were doing A, but B suits you better. No. So it's like, ultimately, all decisions in life, they come from you. You could look at it like this. Do you feel like grass is greener on the other side? I'll be the first to tell you. The grass will never be greener on the other side just because. If we're talking about grass, you have to sit here and water your grass. You have to have the patience and the effort to sit here and be like, you know what, this is mine. I am going to make this work. And just like in life, everything you work at, everything that you have, it's not going to be 100% all the time. And if it is, then again, me personally, I feel like it's not real because there is no one on earth. I'm talking about celebrities and everything. There is no one on earth that is absolutely perfect. We are sitting here just trying to become a better version of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? All through the whole growth process, everything takes time. And when those bad cases come to the surface, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I'm here. What are we about to do? If it's too much for you, no one's saying that you have to sit here and take on everything bad because in your mind you just feel like this is it. If you truly feel like you cannot, then I would just say don't, because I wouldn't want it to be a mental strength on you trying to sit here and hold on to something that you know good and well it's over with. It's like it's starting to look like a waste of time. But then again, you can't sit here and be like, oh, I made this decision because so and so told me this, or I heard that. Even if you go with that, that's your indecision. It's down due to you. So you cannot blame a person. You cannot blame a situation. No, because everything you do in life bounces back on you. It's okay. You want to sit here, you want to work at it because you just like, look, I know this is for me. So we're going to have to go back to communicating again because maybe it's like the spark is no longer there, or maybe life is lifing too much in the midst of us trying to be better versions for ourselves. It just feels like it's becoming you look after you and I'm gonna look after me. And it shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you do have to grow individually so you can come together and grow together in this new family that you guys are trying to have together. And when I sit here and I say family, I do not always mean that there has to be children involved. You and your person can be family, and that's enough right there. And that's what I'm saying. That's how I truly feel. Keep going, keep pushing. until the wheels fall off, okay? Because once them wheels fall off, it's kind of like, okay, how are we gonna sit here and move if there are no more wheels on the car? But even if it's no longer wheels on the car, that's why we have legs. We can sit here and walk it out and make this work. That's why the grass is like very important, because everyone sits here and they're like, yeah, it's nothing but just headaches and things are not going according to plan. But Bobby and Susie over there, they don't come with this. Firstly, that's the problem right there. Because if you're working on, let's say, Joe and Sarah, if you're supposed to be with them and then you're focusing on someone else, it's your fault. That's why it's not working, because how would you even have the ability to sit here and say, oh, well, so and so wouldn't do me like that? That's the problem. Your focus is not even your person. Your focus is on someone or someone else's situation. If the person that you're with, if you truly feel in your heart like this is mine and I'm going to sit here and make it do what it do. But even if you're trying to make it work, just make sure you are not the only person trying to make it work, because it takes two people to get things done. Because if it's this one person that's getting everything done, what is the purpose of having someone there if you could do it all by yourself? And you got to look out for that as well, because you can't sit here and have a person and every time that person wants to help you or tries to relieve some of the stress that you have, and it's just like, hey, let's just split it, and you're like, no, I got it, it's all mine. Well, it seems like you could do it all by yourself, so I feel like I'm no more of an importance for you. And you can't be mad at that. A lot of us need to start looking at how we treat people and like how we make them feel. You can't sit here on you know what I'm saying, like a Monday through Friday, standard work week. Okay, this is my routine. Let me make sure this and that's in order. And then when the weekend comes, it's just like, hey, I could do whatever I want to do. You can't sit here and make your person feel like it's some type of part-time love. It don't work like that, because who's to say when your person becomes the person that you are to them, to you, and you can't handle it, man. Let's not forget the other episode. Require what you can provide. So, with all that being said, I'm saying if you feel like this is mine and I've worked hard at this, and maybe we're just in the midst of a stumble right now, it's cool though. If it's me and you for the rest of life, we have to make this work. There has to be a way. Just as long as you do not feel alone in that relationship, I would say keep it pushing, because I feel like y'all already know, if y'all have been day ones, I really appreciate you guys. But being in the midst of dark times for me, I feel like that can show you everything about a person, because it makes you feel like, wow, we've really been through all of this, and we possibly could have been in situations where we shouldn't even be together right now. But just for the simple fact that you're here for me, that's nothing but love right there. But, but, even though people will stay in the midst of dark times, that doesn't mean every single time it's like, oh yeah, it's a comfort because this person has always been here. You can't abuse that though, because people have the right to leave. I don't care how much history there is. I don't even care how much love there is. At some point, people have to put themselves first and stop trying to be a superhero to everyone else. So, if it's worth it, you sit here and you make it do what it do. It takes two to get things done, and it takes two to destroy it. So do not take everything on your own. Keep it pushing and make it do what it do.